missing greens? It might be your irons. Accuracy beats distance every time. So today, we're counting down the best golf irons for accuracy in 2026. These aren't simply the longest irons. They're the irons that help you hit more greens, tighten your shot dispersion, and build confidence every time you pull one from the bag. Let's get started. Number 5. Wilson Staff Model CB Irons. If you're the kind of golfer who values precision over pure distance, the Wilson Staff Model CB deserves a serious look. Wilson didn't design this iron to grab attention with flashy cosmetics or oversized heads. Instead, they focused on what really matters to skilled players: control, consistency, and feel. Forged from soft 8620 carbon steel, the Staff Model CB delivers the kind of buttery impact sensation that better golfers love. The head is compact, the top line is thin without being intimidating, and the minimal offset gives you the confidence to release the club naturally through the ball. The cavity-back construction adds just enough forgiveness to help on slight mishits, but it never takes away the workability. That's what makes this iron so enjoyable to play. Need to flight the ball down into the wind? Easy. Want to hit a controlled fade into a tucked pin or turn one over around a dogleg? The Staff Model CB responds exactly the way you ask it to. Distance isn't about chasing the occasional hot shot here. Instead, you get something that's arguably more valuable: predictable carry numbers. Shot after shot, the yardages stay consistent, making it much easier to trust your club selection. So, who are these irons really built for? They're ideal for low-handicap golfers and confident ball strikers who care more about precision, shot making, and hitting greens than squeezing out a few extra yards. If control is your priority, the Wilson Staff Model CB is an iron that won't disappoint. Pros: outstanding forged feel and feedback, excellent shot shaping control, very consistent carry distances. Cons: not forgiving enough for higher handicaps. Premium price compared to many cavity-back irons. Number 4. Ping i240 irons. Ping has always been known for making forgiving irons, but with the i240, they've managed to add something a lot of golfers have been asking for: more precision without giving up that forgiveness. The first thing you'll notice is how clean these irons look at the address. The compact head, moderate offset, and well-balanced shape make them appealing to a wide range of players. They look like a player's iron, but they don't feel intimidating. The forged face is another big improvement. Compared to previous Ping Players' distance models, the feel at impact is noticeably softer. It gives you better feedback without feeling harsh. What really stood out during testing, though, was the stability. Even when contact drifted slightly toward the heel or toe, the club head stayed remarkably stable through impact, and shots held their line much better than expected. On a launch monitor, solid swings consistently produced carry distances that stayed within about 2 to 4 yards of each other. That's exactly the kind of consistency golfers are looking for when accuracy is the priority. The ball flight is easy to manage too. Expect a controlled mid to mid-high trajectory, with a 7-iron producing roughly 5,500 to 6,500 RPM of spin, depending on your swing speed and the shaft you're using. The sound at impact is another nice touch. Instead of a sharp click, you get a crisp, solid crack. It feels satisfying without being overly loud. Perhaps the biggest surprise is just how forgiving these irons are. Catch one a little heavy or slightly out on the toe, and there's still a very good chance you'll end up on or near the green. They offer far more forgiveness than a traditional blade, while still giving you the precision better players appreciate. Pros: excellent forgiveness for a player's iron, very consistent dispersion, clean appearance at address. Cons: less workable than true blades. Premium custom fitting is recommended. Number 3. Callaway Apex AI 150 irons. Artificial intelligence gets mentioned a lot in golf these days, but with the Callaway Apex AI 150, it actually makes a noticeable difference. The AI smart face isn't just there for the spec sheet. It's designed to keep ball speed and launch more consistent across a much larger area of the face. So, when you catch one a little toward the heel or toe, you don't lose nearly as much distance as you'd expect. Set the club down behind the ball, and you'll probably be surprised by how clean it looks. The head is compact, the top line is thin, and the offset is subtle enough that accomplished players will feel right at home, It has the appearance of a true player's iron without sacrificing the forgiveness that so many golfers want. And that's where the AI 150 really stands out. We've all hit that one perfect shot that flies 172 yards, only to make what feels like an equally good swing and watch the next one come up 10 yards short. The AI 150 does a great job of shrinking that gap, keeping your carry distances much more predictable from swing to swing. The sound at impact is another highlight. It's crisp, solid, and satisfying, not overly muted, and definitely not clicky. Just the kind of feedback that lets you know you've struck it well. If you're the type of golfer who likes firing at tucked pins, the Apex AI 150 gives you the confidence to be aggressive. The biggest advantage isn't just the feel or the looks, it's knowing your distances are going to be far more consistent, even when every swing isn't absolutely perfect. Pros: outstanding face technology for consistent ball speed. Excellent combination of distance and accuracy. Soft forged feel. Cons: expensive, better suited to mid and low handicaps. Number 2, Miura TC202 irons. When golfers talk about premium forged irons, Miura is almost always part of the conversation. The TC202 is a perfect example of why the brand has earned such a loyal following. Every iron is crafted with incredible precision, and you can tell from the very first swing. The feeling is something special. Pure strikes are unbelievably soft, almost like the ball melts into the club face before taking off. Set the club behind the ball, and it immediately inspires confidence. The compact head, minimal offset, and thin top line create a clean, classic look that better players love. There's nothing flashy here, just a beautifully shaped iron that lets you focus on the shot. Even though it has the appearance of a traditional player's iron, the cavity back design adds more forgiveness than you'd expect. Slight mishits still hold their line surprisingly well, and the head feels incredibly stable through impact. One of the biggest strengths of the TC202 is consistency. Carry distances are extremely predictable from shot to shot, which is exactly why so many accomplished golfers put their trust in Miura. These aren't built to deliver precision and control. The sound at impact perfectly complements the feel. It's dense, solid, and satisfying, with none of the harsh vibration you get from less refined irons. Shot shaping is another area where the TC202 really shines. Whether you're trying to flight a controlled fade into a tucked pin or turn the ball over around an obstacle, the club responds exactly the way you expect. It simply does what you ask of it. And that's what makes it such a rewarding iron to play. Pros: incredible forged feel, elite craftsmanship, extremely consistent distance control. Cons: very expensive, requires reliable ball striking. Number 1, Srixon ZXiU utility irons. Some of you were probably expecting to see a traditional iron set take the number 1 spot, but honestly, this club has earned it. The Srixon ZXiU utility iron has become one of the most dependable accuracy clubs you can put in your bag. Whether you're replacing a hard-to-hit long iron or searching for a driving iron you can trust off the tee, the ZXiU delivers exactly what it promises. The first thing you'll notice is the look. It inspires confidence at address without appearing bulky or oversized. It has a clean, compact profile that better players appreciate, but it's still forgiving enough for golfers who don't strike the ball perfectly every time. Through the turf, it's just as impressive. The sole glides smoothly through the ground. So even if you catch one a little heavy, the club does a great job of keeping your speed up and limiting the damage. Srixon combines a forged construction with a hollow body design, giving you the best of both worlds. At the same time, the flight stays strong and penetrating, so it doesn't climb too high or get pushed around when the wind picks up. Distance is consistent across the different loft options, but what really stands out is how tight the dispersion is. Shot after shot, the ball wants to stay on line. The sound at impact is solid and powerful, without being overly loud. And it gives you just the right amount of feedback to know exactly how you've struck the ball. If your priority is hitting more fairways, finding more greens, and keeping the ball under control, instead of simply chasing extra yards, the Srixon ZXiU utility iron is one of the smartest clubs you can add to your bag. Pros: outstanding accuracy from the tee and fairway, excellent forgiveness for a utility iron, penetrating, wind-resistant ball flight. Cons: doesn't replace a full iron set, requires decent clubhead speed to maximize performance.